I just want to mention another job that I did about 6 years ago. Basically, I got a phone call from a guy who bought a plot of land next to a railway station, and he bought a plot of land, and under the planning he wanted to turn it into a car park, but under the planning the council wanted to put a bit of green space in. So he phoned me up, asked me for a price of what the architect had asked for, which was plants and a bit of topsoiling, which we won the job. So I spoke to this guy. Obviously he had a bit of a budget, and this car park, just to give you a rough idea, he charges £10 for people to park for the day, and it is usually busy because it's cheaper than the actual railway station it's at. So on average 7 days a week he's probably making about £500, and he did say by buying the plot of land and spend the money on the job it would take him 2 years to recoup the money. And this was job, like I say, was 5, 6, 7 years ago, something along them lines. So he is quids in now, but I'll just show you some before photos here of when we were doing the job. And now I'm going to show you some after photos of what it looked like the other day when I parked there when I went to London. So you can see there's weeds everywhere, the plants aren't getting pruned, there's a couple that's been trampled that haven't been replaced, and this is somebody who's making good money out of what he does, and it's just a shame that a site that looked brilliant at the start, and for a rough idea, something like this site, a monthly visit would be enough, and you're talking 2 or 3 hours to do it. So you would weed spray all the car parks and everything, you would prune a few plants, and you would pull out the weeds you can't spray. So in the course of a year, he's going to be £1,200 to £1,400 a year, which he's going to make in 2 or 3 weeks for 2 or 3 days on the car park. But as you can see from the photos, the guy's not spending any money on it, and it is just left to go to rack and ruin. And it's such a shame that a lovely job and a lovely site like that, yes, it's just a car park, so people will always use it. People won't stay away because it looks a mess, but it's just a shame that that small amount of money, this site could be really tidy. So it's a bit annoying when you see your work gradually, slowly disappearing and becoming a mess, but not all customers unfortunately value service, or any service in this case. So I just thought I'd get that out there and just show you one of the sites we did a good few years ago, and unfortunately it is not getting the much needed TLC it needs.